Hello everyone, it's Jaron with NCSI back to review another Ivanti Endpoint Manager 2022 service update. In this case it's Service 5 that I want to review with you. This is more of an evolutionary service update. I just wanted to cover just a few of the highlights here to look at. First one here being agent support for Red Hat 9 and Oracle Linux 9, support for Raspberry Pi OS 11, and then the Oracle 9 Linux patch to 0 report and Red Hat Enterprise Linux patch to 0 support as well. Those are both pretty big features. Go ahead and look those up if you don't know what patch to 0 means. I know I didn't for quite a while, but I do now, and I'm pretty excited about that feature. Another one, maintenance windows per day. So rather than just specifying a time range and the days in which those times are open, we can now specify different time windows for different days of the week. Pretty cool stuff there. And then the Microsoft 365 severity filters, they have changed the name. It used to be Office Click to Run, which was a little bit confusing. The filter's been renamed to Office 365. Provisioning, increase the number of simultaneous provisioning templates the core can process at a time. So if you were one of the bigger customers who would provision a lot of machines at once, this would definitely help you out. And then also, I guess there was a bug for remote control mouse pointer not being visible when the user was moving the mouse. So that has been fixed as well. And then there's just been some IPv6 stuff, and I believe there was some up here as well, yep, for the advanced file download. Okay, moving down into defects fixed, we do have quite a list here. You'll notice a couple of them are things that maybe you don't care about as much. This is kind of a big one. Policy Sync Portal Manager crashes if remote console is installed on agent machine. So that's a big problem if you, as an admin, would have the remote console installed on your machine along with an agent, which is a pretty common thing. That would crash. That has been resolved. They fixed a digital signature for webshare.exe and then have some endpoint security things that they've updated and fixed about whitelisting and authorization codes not working and so on. Engine-based agent has a pretty big list here, which is good. This top one is probably one that's troubled me a lot, and that is this variable, TMC cache directory. It was incorrectly pointing to program data. Now it has been corrected, and it will point to the program files x86. So big thing there. Security components showing disabled, and so on. Lots of engine-based agents. So if you are using the EBA, this is a good release to get into probably fairly soon. Just look at all these fixes that are going to be enabled with this release. A couple of different ones here for antivirus and Linux. Also patch management. Patch automation does not work with targeted scopes. That has been resolved. Office 365 using download updates and remote console fails. So if you were an admin again with a remote console and you were trying to manually download patches that include Office 365, it would fail, and that has been resolved. And then a few provisioning here. Retry provisioning actions and disabling provisioning actions with its if-else subactions does not work correctly, and they are now working as expected. Now, this is one thing if you've had experience with, I would love to hear your input down in the comments. I cannot get the disable actions to work. I have been able to do the retry. That's pretty cool. To this day, though, I'm not able to disable actions. So I'm curious if it's just me or if anyone else is experiencing that. Unable to view provisioning history on deleted tasks. That's a good one to have fixed as well. And then we have some remote control stuff with Polish characters. Probably not going to be a whole lot of people watching this video who have that problem. And RC not working after isolation from the network. So those are all good things. There was a big one here, or at least one that I've had quite a few times. Right here, create landesk rights.exe failing to add Ivanti administrator role to custom group table. So they fixed the crash for that. And some things with SLM. This one was big too that I had. LDAP groups not updating with non-domain join users, so that one is also resolved. Software distribution. So you couldn't delete a package, you couldn't delete a user that owns a package, which was kind of a big deal. I'm sure a lot of people create those packages, and deleting those users were pretty rough. Also some Web Console 2.0 fixes. and that one was a little bit leakier. Users can see machines outside of their scope in some parts of the web console. That's been fixed. I do want to draw your attention to two things here. Ivanti Antivirus fails to install on Windows 11 23H2. So keep that in mind if you're running Ivanti Antivirus and Windows 11. And then this is the big one here. Provisioning actions do not work on UEFI boot devices in WinPE environment. The provisioning actions do not work. The following article explains more details and a workaround. So I have conveniently loaded this web page up. So if you install SU5 and just go and start imaging immediately with UEFI devices, you will get things like this happening. And the fix is simple. It was a bug in the code for SU5. All you have to do is download the new template handlers and replace them. And there are instructions right here to do that. I have done this. I have updated my lab, and it works as expected now. Finally, I wanted to share with you just a little bit of my experience with this. When installing the agent, so I had a lot of SU4 agents out there, I updated this guy here, and you can see the version of the inventory is the same, 1105.2353, but it says SU4. And then this is an engine-based agent, and that one, which is 1105.2353, is Service Update 5. I don't know if I'm the only one experiencing this, but any time I tried to update a legacy agent with the just the installer, either from the console or from manually run, it would not update the agent version. Until that is, this agent here, I just updated today, and I deleted it. I removed it from the inventory and then told it to run an inventory scan, and now it's showing the right SU number here. So not sure if anyone else has experienced that or not, but that is a little bit of a thing that I experienced. You can always fall back to this method. The version, this by the way is the version that's found under in the inventory. It's found under Landesk Management Inventory Scanner version. This is the most accurate way to tell what an agent version is on anything, because this always gets incremented with any update. So when in doubt, look at version. All right, everyone. Well, that will wind us down for this service update briefing. I imagine we'll be having a few more in EPM 2022, but with the year 2024 just around the corner, or at least it is for me. It's December 29th when this video was recorded. EPM 2024 should be hitting general release sometime in the not too distant future. So I look forward to sharing with you the release notes on that. And otherwise, I will talk to you all next time. Please like and subscribe if this video was useful to you. Have a great day.